Hello, today we speak about fertility in your horoscope, how many kids you will have, what kind of birth it will be. Actually, it's also child development and your relationship as parent with your child. All this will show in your horoscope by your fifth house of horoscope. Fifth house of horoscope actually is quite many facets in it, so to say. It's your romantic affairs as well, it's your creativity, it's your hobbies, it's your things that you really love to do, it's your pleasure in life, if you enjoy in life, yeah? But today we look at the fifth house of horoscope only as a house which showing your children what kind of parent you will be, what kind of development will be for your child, and what kind of birth it will be. Yeah? Planets in fifth house of horoscope will show how it all will be, yeah, and also a rule of the fifth house of horoscope, yeah. Look at what sign your fifth house of horoscope starts, and you know already what sign and what ruler, how they are connected, because we talked about this already. And you look how this planet is situated, positioned, and aspects to this planet. All this will show what kind of parenthood you will have. Okay, let's start. Let's have a look at the planet Mars first. If Mars in your fifth house of horoscope, or if fifth house of horoscope starts in Aries, so the ruler of fifth house of horoscope will be Mars, then be aware. It will be some extreme situations while you are bearing child, or while you have a birth, so to say. You might have a birth in some really dangerous circumstances, for example, when nobody is there to help, or it might be cesarean, of course, or it might be some traumatic experience for your child while it's getting through birth canal, yeah? Also, be aware if Mars is in hard aspect from Saturn, Pluto, Uranus, be aware you might even miscarry. So please be extra vigilant while you are having pregnancy or while you are planning birth for your child, okay? So, you really need a Mars in strong position, or at least a neutral position, okay, or with good aspects from other planets. Otherwise it might be really hard circumstances while you're having a child, so you have to take precautions, yeah. Also, if we are talking about relationship between you and your child, Mars is not a good helper here, okay? It might be always kind of like a competition between you and child, or it might be some difficult relationship between you and child further on. But it's not the end of the world. There is such things like synastry, okay? How two partners, natal planet, are corresponding with each other. So if your fifth house of horoscope is weak one, and if you have a Mars with hard aspects there, it is a weak fifth house of horoscope, then you will need to find a partner, I mean a father for your child, who will have a really good and strong fifth house of horoscope, and that will tell you what planets will be really corresponding towards this. They bring a luck to your parenthood, okay? Let's talk about Moon in fifth house of horoscope, or Moon is a ruler of fifth house of horoscope. In this case, your fifth house of horoscope starts in Cancer. Okay, Moon actually is quite a good planet for parenthood, because it's care, it's about nurturing the child, it's about loving and caring. It's a planet of motherhood, but Moon needs to be in good aspects from other planets. If there are some bad aspects from Pluto, from Uranus, from Mars, from Saturn, it means there will be some difficulties with conceiving, with pregnancy, or with birth of a child. So, but Moon in good position, or at least in neutral position, you will be a good mom, and you actually really want children. You want to be a mom, and you might have even several children, and first child will be a girl. So just please be aware. Let's have a look if Mercury is in your 5th house of horoscope, or it's a rule of your 5th house of horoscope. So your 5th house of horoscope starts in Gemini or in Virgo. In this case, Mercury will be a ruler of 5th house of horoscope. Mercury is a neutral planet actually, and it will double exaggerate the energy of the sign where Mercury is, or where your 5th house of horoscope is, yeah? So basically, and it also depends on the energy of aspects. So if Mercury has bad aspects, hard aspects, it's opposition and square, so it's 90 degrees or 180 degrees from Pluto, from Uranus, from Mars, and from Saturn, then it might be not very good case. It might be some traumas while birth of a child, so please be precautious while conceiving, while bearing child, and while planning birth itself, yeah? If Venus comes to your 5th house of horoscope, so it's in your 5th house of horoscope in your natal chart, or your 5th house of horoscope starts in Taurus or in Libra. In this case, Venus will be ruler of 5th house of horoscope. And if it's with good aspects from other planets, then your birth will be easy. Your conceiving will be easy and beautiful, yeah? Relationship with child further on will be really good. Health of the child will be really good. It might be actually a girl which is coming first, yeah? So everything about your parenthood will be pleasant and real joy. So this is really blessing to have Venus there, but it must be in a strong position. So there are signs which are not favorable for Venus. About strength of planets, I already talked on in my video, so everything on interpreting natal chart or making prognosis, your individual astro prognosis, already on my channel. My channel on 2 languages, in Russian and in English. So you just find your information there. All the information about prognostics and about natal chart already on my channel. You see, if Venus will be in a hard position, so it will be a weak sign for her, or there are hard aspects from other planets, then Venus is not helping here. Venus might actually show there will be some problems with conceiving because of not good health of your female organs, so to say, female health in order to have child. Well, let's carry on. If Jupiter in your 5th house of horoscope, or a ruler of 5th house of horoscope. So in this case, your 5th house of horoscope starts in Sagittarius or in Pisces. Then, first of all, if Jupiter is strong one, you will have a lot of children, because Jupiter is expansion, is broadening horizons or whatsoever, yeah? So basically, usually you will have many children. Or the whole development of child will be really favorable and will go easy. Then everybody will help you, like grannies and friends, etc. So everybody will be like looking after you while you are pregnant, or while having birth, or afterwards developing your child. So parenthood will be easy and with good helpers, yeah? Awesome. The relationship between you and your children will be really good, because Jupiter is just bring luck to everything, yeah, to every house when it's coming there in Natal Chart. But if Jupiter in weak position or crushed by some hard planets, hard aspects, then it's only your desire to have children, your ambitions in parenthood, but it's nothing to do with reality. So you can't have children. You want, but you can't for some reason, maybe financial, maybe you are making career, maybe you don't have partner, this or that. So just like you're wanting, but nothing is close to reality. In this case, just wait a little bit, yeah, things will go better, just wait, so to say. When Saturn in 5th house of horoscope or a ruler of your 5th house of horoscope, in this case your 5th house of horoscope starts in Capricorn. Saturn is a ruler, so let's have a look at this position. First of all, it's better to have late children. You have to delay this joy to have children in your life. Why? Because Saturn will be always checking how mature you are, how serious you are about having children, okay? How it will be doing this. For example, if you have child quite early with Saturn in 5th house of horoscope, it will be really hard for you to care about your child, to look after your child. You will look at this as a huge burden, like your own childhood ended, you have to be responsible for somebody else's life, and it will be really, really hard for you. Some people are taking this easy, but for you it will be really, really hard, as if you're just struggling. Maybe your child will not have a good health. Maybe it will be very difficult to look after it because of health condition, or because of nervous condition, or because it doesn't sleep at all, or whatever. So you will be so tired all the time. So please try to delay this process as long as possible, for as late as possible, because it might be some difficulties if you are not ready for extra responsibility, if you are not showing Saturn that yes, you are mature enough, you are ready for extra responsibilities, you are really ready for hard work, then you have child. Okay. Also, if Saturn is having bad aspects from Pluto, from Uranus here, from Mars, it might be some problems with your children's here, so be prepared, yeah. If Uranus is coming into your 5th house of horoscope, it's very bad position for Uranus, to be honest. Uranus is like a lightning, basically, yeah? So it will be much probability, huge probability that you might miscarry, or your child will come earlier than it's supposed to be, so it will be premature child. Or if Uranus with hard aspects from other planets like Pluto, for example, or Mars or Saturn, it might be that there are some deterioration in health of your child, so please be aware, yeah. If Neptune comes to your 5th house of horoscope, or it's a rule of 5th house of horoscope, if your 5th starts in Pisces, then Neptune will be a ruler. Neptune is actually quite neutral for 5th house of horoscope, yeah? And much depends on aspects that it has. So basically, if there are bad aspects, please be aware, yeah, that it might be some deterioration of the health of the child, and birth might be not so easy, yeah. But it's not such bad, for example, as Uranus or Pluto. Let's have a look at Pluto in your 5th house of horoscope. It's a really, really hard position, because Pluto is always giving you, like, going through crisis, or checking how strong you are in struggling, in going through crisis or whatsoever. So just please be aware that there will be problem with conceiving, that there will be problem with bearing child, or will be problem during the birth. So please be very, very extra vigilant, okay, while you are pregnant or while you are having birth. If birth will be problematic, then your child will have problems with his health in future, so it will be a struggle to look after child. Please be very, very vigilant here, okay? And try to find a partner with really strong 5th house of horoscope. That's what you need. I am talking from my personal experience. I have a Pluto 5th house of horoscope. My son was going through awful birth. It was emergency cesarean. He had oxygen deprivation while going through birth, and in result the diagnosis is autistic diagnosis. So my child is autistic, and yes, it takes a lot of strength, my personal strength, to go through this. I am developing my child, and of course I will do as much as I can to develop him the most. But what I'm saying, that astrology is a very exact, actually, science, and if you have knowledge in this, you might make your life as easy as possible, yeah, and as fruitful as possible, and fulfill your mission in due way, okay? Let's have a look at the position of a ruler of the 5th house of horoscope all along 12th house of your horoscope. If a ruler of 5th house of horoscope in your 1st house, your child will be like a copy of you, even most, even birthmarks, even in character, even physically. So it will be like a clone of you. You will have to be a really, really good example, because your child will be copying you in everything. If a ruler of 5th house comes to your 2nd house of horoscope, 2nd house of horoscope, it's our money, it's our resources. So children will be like a motivation for you to earn more, or you might delay the decision to have children because you don't have finances. So anyway, these two topics will be connected somehow. If your 5th house of horoscope come to your rule of the 5th comes to your 3rd house of horoscope, your child will never stop asking why. So you will have to communicate a lot with your child, and you have to learn more and more every time to be able to answer this why. Also, you will develop your child really actively, and you will have to commute with your child quite a lot, maybe moving houses, or maybe while you're developing, like tuition, or this developing club, or that one. So you will commute a lot with your child because of Gemini energy, 3rd house of horoscope. If the ruler of 5th house of horoscope are in your 4th house of natal chart, then your relatives will be involved in developing your child. Also, 4th house, it's also our house, it's our place where we live. Sometimes people are thinking, oh, I can't have a child because I don't have my house or apartment or whatever. So this topic will be connected to the children topic. Or you will be motivated to acquire your own house because you are pregnant and you are going to be a parent. So these topics will be connected somehow, yeah? If ruler of 5th house in 5th house of horoscope, it means your child is coming natural way, without no any reason, just for the sake of having children, just like a normal fruit of your love relationship, yeah? So it's absolutely perfect, but it's supposed to be a good planet and in good position, yeah? If ruler of 5th house comes to your 6th house of horoscope, then guys, 6th house is our medical condition, illnesses, and our work, and our routine, our duties. So it's not a very good position. You need really good aspects and strong position for the ruler of 5th there, because if there are some hard aspects, especially from Pluto, from Uranus, from Mars, from Saturn, from these 4 planets, it means there will be some problems in health of your child, and you will have to care after your child, to be a carer, to look after your child because of poor health. So please be vigilant here. You have to find your partner, your husband, with whom you are going to have a child with a strong 5th house of horoscope. Listen to me, okay? When your ruler of your 5th house of horoscope come to your 7th house of horoscope, it's partnership, it's marriage, then you might think, no, children, until I get married. So getting married is very important for you there, yeah? It's just personal attitude. Or it might be the case that your partner wants a child, so you are giving a birth to a child just because not you actually want children, but because your partner actually pushes you to do this. If ruler of 5th house of horoscope comes to your 8th house of horoscope, it's the same as with 6th house of horoscope, okay? Because 8th house of horoscope is our crisis. You need really good aspects towards a ruler of the 5th house of horoscope. If there are bad aspects, it might be some extreme situation during the birth, problems with health of the child, problem with development of the child, problem with relationship, you and child, or whatsoever. If there are bad aspects from Mars, from Pluto, especially from Pluto, or from Uranus, there might be even the case that you are losing your child, miscarry or whatsoever. So please be extra vigilant. But there are some pluses here, because 8th house of horoscope, it's the money that you didn't earn. It's the money which are given to you, okay? Just from nowhere, okay? Like inheritance, for example, or money from investment or whatsoever. So in good aspects, and if it's good planet, like a Jupiter or Venus, for example, and in strong position, then you might have inheritance because you are pregnant. So you are having some money, not your money that you earned, just some resources because you are pregnant or you are having child. When ruler of 5th house of horoscope comes into your 9th house of horoscope, 9 is Sagittarius energy. It's faraway countries, it's learning languages, tradition, higher education, it's broadening your horizons physically and mentally. So in this case, to give high education to your child will be really important for you, or your child stimulates you to go further on in your education, like having master degrees, for example, or go to university or whatsoever. In bad cases, if it's damaged ruler of the 5th, or with hard aspects from other planets, it might be the case that parents are far away from the child. Maybe they needed to travel by work or whatsoever, so it will be a big distance between child and the parents. If ruler of 5th house of horoscope comes to your 10th house of horoscope, 10 is what is the most important, what you are building, like career building all your life, your utmost goal or whatsoever. Child is becoming really important in your life. It's like your utmost goal, so to say, yeah? And it might change your status even, you know? It might even achieve much more than you achieved in your life. If ruler is really strong with good aspects, it might be even staff, for example, like be a known person or whatsoever, and you will change your status because of your child, because it's celebrity, for example, or something like this, yeah? But in bad case, when there are, it's a weak position, a weak sign for ruler of 5th house of horoscope, or there are bad aspects from other planet, it means that you might push your child to achieve what you didn't manage to achieve in your life. So it might be even the case of tyranny, basically, yeah? You might be pushing too hard, loading your children with your unachievable goals, and which is not right, because every person has its own contract signing with destiny. Natal chart is unique and your child is not you, okay? Your child will have his own mission to fulfill according to his contract to his natal chart, okay? When ruler of 5th house in 11th house of horoscope, it's actually very good position because it's a house of friends, because it's a house of social activities, of being included in some creative work, to be, you know, doing some project, a really good project for future with other people, how you are involved in social activity, etc. So here it might be the case that you are having new friends because of your child. For example, your child is friend with some other kids and you are befriending with these kids' parents, etc. Or it might be the case that you are fulfilling your wish, your dream, because 11th house of horoscope, it's our almost utopic plan. So your child will help you to achieve this, yeah, to make your utopic plan into fruition, yeah, put this into fruition, to achieve your goal, fulfill your dream. Well, what else? And your relationship with your child will be really, really friendly and on democratic way, yeah? And this is fantastic, actually, position. When 5th house ruler in your 12th house of horoscope, it's the same precautions you have to have in mind as with 6th house or with 8th house of horoscope. 12th house of horoscope, if there are bad aspects towards a ruler of 5th house of horoscope, then there might be some deterioration in medical health, medical condition of your child, especially some neurological illnesses or some mental conditions. So please be aware. Please be aware. It must be a really strong ruler, in strong position or with good aspects. If it's damaged, then you have to find a partner with really strong 5th house of horoscope, because the indication that there might be some problem with mental health of your child is quite sharp there, yeah. Also, it might show that you will have to immigrate, or you will have to be far away from your child. The same case as with 9th house of horoscope. There might be some distance between you and child for some time, maybe because of immigration, or because of your medical condition, or because of just being isolated somewhere. For example, I don't know, some rehab or whatever. So it means it will indicate for some distance between you and child. It might be physical distance, or it might be just emotional distance. You won't find connection to your child. So it must be a really strong position of ruler of the 5th. If there is a weak position, for example, ruler in a weak sign of for him, for it, or there are bad aspects from other planets, then you have to find your partner, father of your child, or mother of your child, if men are watching my video, with strong 5th house. This is must. Otherwise, I showed you the perspective, what might be dangerous there. Thank you for watching me. We will continue our videos about relationship, about a connection in couple, about synastry, about how natal chart of two people are working together, how men are choosing their women for partners, and vice versa, how women are choosing their partners for life, etc., etc. So I have a huge block of information for you, especially for the topic of relationship. Then we'll have a very close look at finances, at your achievements, etc., etc., etc. Please stay with me. Astrology Marina Magra, always at your service. If you need personal consultation, all the interpretation of natal chart, all the information how to make your own individual Astro Prognosis. Yeah, always also on my channel. If you don't have enough of patience to look through this, to learn, to try to understand how astrology works, then you're always welcome for personal consultation. I make Synastry, it's compatibility in a couple. I make Natal Chart, of course. I make any kind of prognosis. I make solar return. Solar return, it's like your own personal new year. What on event basis will happen during your year. Usually we'll look at your solar return at the day of your birthday. So if you want to make a present for your partner, for example, or friend, or the consultation for him or her as a solar return for his birthday, she or he will have a basically plan what will be really successful during his or her personal new year, where the doors are open, where to make a big step forward, or where to be precautious in order to prevent some unpleasant developing of things. Okay, that's all for today. I'm not saying bye for long. I will see you very soon. Bye bye for now. Bye.